The F2200, as you can see, we control fuel and ignition. That's the primary, okay? The interesting thing that all of the computers, they are like standalone units, and this is it. This is all the unit. There is a built-in map sensor in here. So we are not talking about having a computer to program, or there is no extra module to everything. It is in here, everything. So like the FT300, as you can see here, the F2200, it is a distributor type ignition. It has a built-in map voltage clamper, 5 input channels, 7 output channels, and you can also, as you have a CAN communication, you can also use your software to tune it. But you don't need it to use it. You can use it. You can do everything. You can create your maps, and you can change your maps, and everything like on the run. You don't need to reset or to save it. As you go running, you can do it, and you just save it on the end. Okay?
And I see here that the F200, you actually added a new feature to it. Is that correct?
Yes, yes. The ETC that we are talking about, all of our FT series, they are included on. So if you need to control a drive-by-wire car, you can use this, and you will be able to control. You don't need to buy an extra ETC.
Right. So not only the people who are about to buy it, but people who already purchased can actually upgrade their current product.
Sure they can. With the USB CAN, you just log in our website, and you're going to download a new firmware, and you're going to put a new firmware, and this is going to be like as new as the one that you like, the most updated as you buy at our store. Okay?
So we have here the 300, which is primarily the same as the 200, but with just a bit more features.
The main difference is the F2200. We work only on distributor types, and the NF300, it is a distributorless ignition already built in here. So you can run coil and plug, and you can also run distributor, and that's the main difference. This one will have like with the other model that we call this Fire Pro that will control all the ignition system. So this is it in here. But if you want to turn the F2200 to an F300, you just need to add a new model. It's called the Fire Pro. So that's the main difference. Okay?
So now, what if the customer wants to go straight and get everything they want? That's what we're going to talk about now. We want to get everything all in one. So if we go over here to FT400.
Yes. This would be like for less and best model. This would be the F3400. It is a touch screen, and it uses like a dashboard also, and everything is set. Everything that you saw in the other ones, they are here. This would be like just like the F3300, but it's a lot easier to program, to navigate, and you can mount your own dashboard, and all of the features, even for this one, for FT300, they're really focused on. It can be used on the street perfectly, just like in normal EMS, but it's very focused on racing also. So everything you need, like this one, you can control. Like 2-step rev limiters, time-based rev limiters. You can make a burnout mode where you set like 2 or 3 steps for rev limiter during your burnouts. You can work on variable camshaft control, progressive nitrous control, and also a boost control. This will not be your boost controller, but you can control boost using an N75 solenoid. So as you can see, it's touchscreen that I told you, and you can save 5 maps on this one. You can switch maps during your run. Doesn't matter. So if you have like, well, I have this map for racing, I have this map to travel, I have this map to go on the street. That'll be it. It's pretty simple you can create a base map. You don't need to be an expert. With some fewer questions here, it will create a complete map for ignition and fuel. And everything that you need to change it later, you just push the table, and like main fuel table, you can set up for it will control like 2 banks of injectors also totally separately, or you can make both 2 banks together. And it's pretty easy to control. If you need to change anything, you just touch it and make all the changes necessary to perform as well as you can.
So this product is also for the advanced racer, for the track, and as well as average Joe, everyday street guy, who wants to have some control over their vehicle and wants a nice display and doesn't want anything like...
Exactly. Like this would be like, it will go from simple to the high end.
Exactly.
It does everything that like the most simple motor would need it, and it would have all the inputs and outputs needed to control it and to control power, to put power to the ground. You know, you can work on this.
Right. Awesome.
Like 6, 7, 8-second cars, all installed with FuelTech. So there is no problem at all to install and tune.